I've been having fun all morning getting ready for these kitty painting parties, you know. It's gonna be fun, 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 fun. Oh, this painting was done by at a painting party. If you get a chance, Winchester, Lucia Rubini. She has Rubini Arts, and she had a painting class that I attended where we made these boats and we put the Puerto Rican flag, and that was during the time when Trump was throwing paper towels. Yeah, my mijo was living in Puerto Rico, and I remember sending him masks and computers, all kind of crazy stuff. So yeah, Ocean Themes festival party is really fun, and like I said, we're going to be doing these over at the Magazine Beach. That'll be fun to do. And the knitting classes. We're not only going to make the umbrella, look, rainbow. I bought this. You can get things like this at Ocean Job Lot. And when my granddaughter came over and I'd give her chores to water my plants or do certain things, she would get, I said, if you find money on the floor, like even sweeping the floor, there's a quarter or a dime, it goes in here. Any money that you found in my house is kept money. People, I found it. I know if it was in my house, it's my money. So I said, y'all put it in the jar and then we'll see what you got. And, you know, she would like to go and she likes to go get these lollipops or a popsicle or whatever. And I'm like, let's see what's in your rainbow. And that goes with the Rainbow Festival. So yeah, if you're doing that Ocean Festival, it has a main theme is a rainbow. You could buy these things and give them as gifts for the kids. But I taught my grandson how to knit, so learning how to knit the rainbow bag is a totally different thing. But also I will be knitting a different kind of bag for the ocean for the other book, Grandma Tell Me If You Can, because the colors are different. So that'll have a different theme to it. And I'll show you that one when it's ready. So anyway, that's going to be fun. Now, I had a separate art project for the book that is actually called Aisha's Gift. And that one was dedicated to my father for his religious choice. And this is what I came up with for that. You know, people like scrapping, or they do, like when you make quilts, there are a lot of scraps left over. So I had it where you could print off or make copies of this girl's face, Keisha, in the story, and then use your quilting scraps to frame her, make a frame, and her trying on the hijab. And then you can frame that in a kid's room to give them some sense of joy. The story is really about teaching a little Christian girl falls in love with her friend that she makes in class who wears a hijab. And she's trying on her mother's scarves to sort of, you know, look like her. And her dad discovers it. And then her dad just goes to the computer library in their home to look up the culture and the meaning, and to make sure people understand. So as I know we're going to be getting a lot of refugees from Gaza and the United States. And you also see Egyptians and different women who wear scarves. Not all wear hijabs. A lot of Ethiopians also wear scarves, but they're not as necessarily on hijab. So this is really a culturally sensitive story about two friends, and then introducing family to friends by having birthday parties. And it's kind of interesting because I kind of just witnessed some of this at a daycare that I was working at. The young girl was able to explain what Ramadan was and share that with her classmates in preschool. So yeah, you know, it's really interesting that the stories, I mean, these books were written like 10 years ago, and now they seem so relevant. And I think that's part of being an artist. You have an auspicious mind. I mean, even songs can be like that. Movies can be like that, where they sort of tell something that we see in the future. So that's really why it's so important to respect your artists and love them, because they have special gifts. So anyway, and this could be something you do on the beach as well, or at a party. where you're going to have the cultural diversity or religious diversity to make someone feel welcomed and loved in our country. And I try to do that at college. I have friends from Iran, Iraq, Palestine, Kuwait, France. I even had a friend recently tell me, and I didn't even know this, that her family was the lineage of the real Esther in Persia. And I thought she was Pakistani. So, overcoming any sense of cultural difference or what do we call it? Cultural bias is very important. And there's some wonderful videos if you are a teacher on the EEC website related to dual language and cultural bias and overcoming them. So these are projects you can definitely do with children in class, Sunday schools, neighborhood centers, all kinds of stuff. So we look forward to hearing from you at Wiggles Press Publishing at gmail.com. And you can also